the case of things like Minorita, the documentary feature branch and the documentary shorts are voted on by the members of the documentary branch. They are members who have either been nominated or who have won for making documentaries. The way to access voters when you have a project like Minorita, it's very important, first and foremost, to have promotional activities whereby the filmmaker comes to the States and we have some kind of cocktail reception or lunch or some sort of event where the filmmaker can then meet these members. Because I feel that in creating that synergy, you humanize the movie, and these people then understand who the filmmaker is. It's a fight, it's a war actually. While you're out campaigning for your people, so is everybody else in town, and you're all going after the same voters, so you're jockeying for a position, and you need to keep the buzz going from, say, September through, you hope, February, which is Oscar night. For the foreign language Oscar, each country is invited by the Academy to submit one film that country believes is their strongest film to compete in the Oscar race. Certain countries have figured out that sometimes the best Oscar hopeful for foreign language is not necessarily the one that the country likes best. It's the one they figured out they think that the American voter will like the best. It's very important when you represent a country each year to have many screenings of that film throughout the city and throughout the season, because the idea is the more voters you get to see it, the better chances you have for high scores. It's so important for the country. If you shortlist, if you nominate, it's so good for the country. It's good for the film industry in that country. It's good for the director and the people who worked on that film. It's very, very, very important. I've also seen in the last few years that foreign language films more are being distributed in the United States. Americans are getting more interested in the human stories that foreigners tell. These social stories and domestic dramas and political dramas and a look at war, the kaleidoscope of war from different perspectives. This is what you get in the foreign language race, and this is why members like it, because they get to see the world in a different way, and then those films have a better chance of being distributed, and those filmmakers have a better chance at a bigger career. Yes, well, Academy members like to be courted, and they like to come to nice restaurants, and they like to be given things. They find the time for that. They do. They do. They know what they have is powerful, and they want to be given something for it. And it sounds mercenary, but if you don't do it, somebody else is doing it.